Hi. This is a follow-up video showing from the installing of the Fortec Star high definition digital terrestrial receiver, showing how to actually tune in the channels onto the box itself. Okay, so basically what we have here is when you install the box for the first time, by default the installation guide comes up on top of the screen. Okay, so if we go through the different options that are available to us here, we can see that the OSD language that we wish to have, English, that's perfect. The next major choice is the country itself. Iran is the default one for some strange reason, but it's actually as good as any. So we can leave it chosen at that. Ireland's not on the list, and we come down along then and we choose channel search, and we simply come along and we press OK. So if we look here anyway, we can see it actually kicks off in the VHF band, which is unnecessary because Ireland only broadcasts in the DTT in the UHF. But if we come along, we can actually skip quite quickly forward by using the menu button to skip forward. Okay, so if I click menu button here, we can skip forward. Now it'll jump massively there anyway, going between the VHF and UHF. So from 200 something up to 400 and I think it's 80 or something like this. So if we're going through this here, you can see the rate we're going through, but if you continuously hit the menu button, if we're passing by an area where we know for certain the frequencies won't be, we can just bypass this area. So depending on where you are in the country and which your local transmitter is, it'll depend on where the frequency will be actually picked up. So just wait for this to proceed ahead. Where we're speaking right now, I have the transmitter aerial aiming towards Capure, but also I'm able to pick up normally signal from Mount Leinster with the same aerial, pointing 90 degrees in the wrong direction. But the DTT signal is so strong that that's a relatively common problem where you accidentally pick up from a number of different transmitters. So if you see here, we can see both the channel list here. There's 7 DTT channels, RT1 and 2, RT2 being broadcast in high definition, TV3, TG Cahir, the RT News channel 3E, and the temporary channel, which is RT2 standard definition, which will be turned off at some stage in 2011 apparently. And also we have 10 radio stations as well. So the common thing here on the radio section is they're all RT radio stations. Now we've gone through another transmitter and picked in another 7. Okay, now we can let this go to the very end of the list, or at this point if you wanted it and you were confident, you can actually hit the exit button. So just hit exit here now. And it's actually saved this. Now you'll think we'll say you're going to have a duplicate because you've tuned in from 2 different transmitters, but a very, very clever feature. A very, very clever feature of this box is that it chooses which is the strongest signal and deletes the other signal. Okay, so what we actually have here is that it's chosen to hang on to the signal coming from Capure where the transmitter is aimed. Okay, so we simply exit out here, and I come along and I hit the TV and the radio button section here. I can flick over. It'll actually flick me over to the radio stations. Press the OK button there, and I can come down here. We'll say to RT2XM. And then we're listening to this. So that's it, the full installation. As you can see, it's extremely quick, maybe 60-70 seconds to tune in the whole thing. If you come along and you've missed some channels have gone missing, a very handy and also a very, very dangerous button on your remote control, I'm just going to actually let you focus in on this for a second, is the scan button here, which you can see. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to press this scan button, and it actually kicks off the entire program thing itself. So, you know, it's a handy but a dangerous thing, so don't accidentally hit it. But even if you do, it's only wait for 60 seconds, it'll tune all the channels back in for you. Okay, so that's it, an overview of how to do a complete channel search on the high definition digital terrestrial receiver from Fortec Star.